Hello, everyone. This is Pastor Eva. So thankful for another opportunity to share with you this topic, living love every day. We're learning from chapter 13 of First Corinthians, and we have reached verse 5 today. Love is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. What does that mean? It says not easily angered. So when we love someone, we don't get angry very easily. We're not irritable, and we're not provoked. And so since I have been teaching anger management for a while, I want to share with you one trick. When you think about your anger situation, it would be quite useful for you to think about these 4 steps. TFTA. T means thinking. F means how you feel, and A means how you act. In the process of experiencing anger, the way you think actually affect how you feel and affect how you act. When the Bible tells us that love is not easily angered, it would apply to both the first T and the second T. The way you think about a situation, for instance, your child lied to you, you can get very angry because you think this is so wrong. But at the same time, if I think about how I was when I was a teenager, I can't tell you I never lied to my parents. At that time, I've so desired to spend time with my friends. So I had lied to my parents saying that, oh, there's this music teacher that want us to join a certain concert. And then back in the days, they didn't always have like special notes and consents. And she would say, okay, if your teacher said you need to go, you go. And that would be a Saturday morning that I spent hanging out with my friends. Yes, I had lied to my parents, and I did not think it's a big deal at the time. If I think about how I was when I was younger, it would help me not to be super upset. I may still be bothered by, dishonesty because I taught my children not to lie, but still I can understand why it's something very tempting for young children. And so I would feel less easily angered in that case. Also, if I'm loving, I would take time to think before I act. Even if the child has done something that isn't right, I need to think about, if I love this child and I want the child to learn from me how I handle frustration, how I handle difficult situations, then I would come up with ways that I think, I would be happy for my child to copy when he's angry, when she's angry. And so I would think of a good plan before I act. And so being loving actually means that you would take time to understand the other person's perspective so that you can control your feeling and you can take time to think about what to do. Same thing for the next sentence. It keeps no record of wrongs. Too often we're resentful to our spouse or even to the children because of what they have done before. Maybe some of the things they have done caused some suffering on your part. But if we go back to TFTA, especially the first T, we need to realize that when we think a lot about what the other person has done against us, it makes us automatically more angry. Next time when there's any disagreement or if the child misbehaved, we think about how he misbehaved so many times before. And then quickly, without really thinking whether it's helpful, you would say, how many times do I have to tell you? Da, 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 da. And really, this kind of judging, this kind of scolding a child doesn't really help them grow. It doesn't really help them to become more responsible. It usually just tear the relationship apart. And so TFTA, same thing. If we're able to remember that love doesn't keep record of wrongs, God wants us to learn to forgive. God wants us to look at the child or the spouse with love and acceptance, understanding, willing to listen to them. And so may the Lord help us not to keep record of wrongs, not to be easily angered. Think about the situation from a loving perspective and think about how to act lovingly, be patient and kind. Hopefully, with the Lord's help, we're able to live our love every day in our family. May the Lord bless you. I'll see you next time.